What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Hope everybody's having a lovely day. And with that being said, let's get into the TA, guys. We got some exciting stuff. Okay, yesterday we got our daily close over our trend line here, our down-sloping trend line here on Mr. VIX, which is the top of our falling wedge here. All right, that started all the way over here. All right, December 2nd, guys. Look at how far we've come. Okay, it is currently February 9th. All right, guys, what is that? That's like a month and 7 days right there. Boom, guys. We have been in a consolidation pattern here for a whole month, guys. Whole month. Look at this bad boy. Okay, all right. When this thing bottoms, that thing is going to top. All right, guess what, guys? I told you guys fireworks start when we get that daily close. I know it came after the video because, I mean, we record these videos 2 to 3 p.m. each day. It's currently 3 p.m. on the dot. It's 2:59 p.m. actually, so not 3 p.m. on the dot, but almost 3 p.m. on the dot, Eastern Standard Time. All right. But yeah, I did tell you guys that I would be in my full put position if we did end up getting that close over there. And yeah, so your boy did something at close, and hey, luckily, hey, I think they're done with the fake outs. I'm not actually sure how this is going to go down. But I will say this, the fact that VIX is doing this already, it's going pretty far, pretty quick here. I think we're probably going to have that pullback before we end up moving higher on Mr. VIX. All right. I don't know if that's going to come in the form of a back test. I don't know how far that the pullback is going to be. All right. But I think you're probably going to have something like you had over here, all right, where you shot up, you finally broke out of your wedge right here, you shot up, you came back, cooled off, shot up again, came back, cooled off again, and do that, okay, guys? Things don't go straight down, they don't go straight up, all right? That's why, hey, guys, all right, things aren't going to be going straight up, even if you're a bull, all right? Even if you're a bull, guys, you're looking for a pullback, all right? If you're a bull, I'm going to tell you right now, you want to be bouncing somewhere over here, all right? You don't want to come back and visit your consolidation because honestly, that's not strength, okay? When you rally your butt off and then return to the place where you started said rally, not strength, okay? It is literally showing the opposite of that. It's showing that, hey, bulls couldn't hold you, all right? So if you are a bull, I'm serious, guys, you want to be holding somewhere in here, all right? Do not want to be coming back down here, all right? Now, something I did mention yesterday, I guess before we go over the daily charts, we can actually look at that. What was it? Oh, right up here. All right, guys. So I was talking about right over here, all right? And we did end up getting our bounce there that we were saying we had a... We're crossing over here on QQQ. Okay, that was right over there. And then you did end up getting that gap up. All right, but you were just about to be crossing over there. And I am referencing the written update, guys. All right, I have the videos here. I get to record these at 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time each day. And then if you guys do want my analysis with, and I will say it's in a consolidated format and is pretty much to the point. And yeah, I mean, you're not going to get all the jibber jabber that we got going on here, and holy sweet baby Jesus, look at that. All right, that's actually something else I wanted to show you on the hourly time frame. All right, we have QQ breaking down. Okay, but what did I tell you guys yesterday? Okay, I told you guys that you have a pivotal that is not actually what I said, but either way, we have a pivotal thing right here, which is, guys, we made the lower high, now we're coming down and we're making the lower low. This is exactly what I was saying to watch for, guys, because if you do get the lower low here and you don't go back up and take out this high, there you go. Okay, there you go. You now have a trend change on your hand. Okay, so we're just going to literally look back here. All right, and we're just going to go over this. Okay, so you got your high. Okay, before that high, this was your high. Okay, and then guess what? This down here was your low. Then you came up, you made your higher low. Okay, you come up here, here's your high. There's your higher low again. So now you're going from here to here. All right, there's your higher high. There's your higher low. There's your higher high. There's your higher low. Guess what, guys? Higher high. All right, higher low. What is about to take place? Okay, well, not what is about to take place. What already took place. Lower high. All right, are we getting we didn't take it out here? Okay, so I understand the low is over there, the low is right here. Okay, guess what? You went back up again, got another lower high, and there you go. Now you are breaking down from your consolidation pattern, which is the symmetrical triangle. All right, guys, there you go. You have a trend change on your hands. Okay, all you need to do is really close underneath down here, which let's get all this crap off the screen so we can actually have a level for that. All right, there we go. All right. Oh, never mind. I already I did the work for us yesterday, guys. 302.32. Okay, you are currently under there. You now have your new low, guys, as of right now. All right, I'm glad we decided to start recording right now. All right, because hey, we got to see this trend change take place, guys. All right, guys. So I tried front running the sell-off, guys. This right here is exactly what you wanted to wait for if you wanted to not front run, okay? If you wanted any form of confirmation, the trend change would have been what to look for. This is something that I will heavily be keeping in mind for next time, because it's pretty obvious when you like do what we just did. I just like kind of was blinded to this. I wasn't thinking about it. All right. And I've told you guys in the past, guys, I'm sorry. Like there's going to be things where I see and they were obvious. They were there the whole time. And I'm just coming to you guys after the fact because, yeah, guys, like something, I'm a human being. I'm going to miss stuff. Okay. This is literally like these videos. This is what I do. The vast majority of my charting gets done here in these videos. All right. Where you get the commentary and then you got the written updates over there. All right. And that's, I will say the written updates. Now I will, some of these days, guys, these literally do take me 1 to 2 hours because I'm sitting there analyzing a chart on my iPad. Well, charts on my iPad for quite some time. All right. And then obviously I got to put it into words and like, I am going to say, I do enjoy doing these things. So, yeah, I mean, someone was mentioning it the other day, saying, hey, even though, I'm going to paraphrase here, but the guy was saying, it was in a Weeble comment, and it was saying, even though this is probably like therapy for you, thank you for your work anyway. I was just letting you guys know, I really do enjoy doing these things. I really do think the written updates, they do give me an edge, all right? I will be trading with them because they continuously do come to fruition, all right? As you saw, what we got today, all right? It did end up coming to fruition, all right? Now, I can't forecast out far enough into like, hey, I didn't know if we were going to end up making a new low. So what do, guys? I give you scenarios. And those were laid out over here on SPX, okay? If you didn't end up holding one of these trend lines, all right, guys, it was kapooey, okay? Yes, you are going to come up, but now that we came and made this lower low, okay? Well, I mean, we didn't make the lower low yet, but guaranteed there is one being put in. I don't know where it's going to come. But now that we did end up giving back where we had our previous double top over here, which this what I was saying. This was the significant level here in SPX. All right. Now that you did not hold it, the bulls did not hold it. All right, you're going to make your low somewhere, and you're probably going to come back up and backtest it. All right, and then you are going to, there you go. All right, then you go on the way with the trend. Okay, right when you break that new low, there you go. You have a continued move. All right, that is what I'm going to be watching for. I'm watching for, you're going to be getting a bounce at some point. I don't know when that bounce is going to be, but now we do know, guys, we do know the uptrend is dead. All right, like it's I just showed you guys, it's dead. All right, nobody can argue with it. All right, this is literally showing like, hey, you have broken the trend that you have not broke the whole time. All right, it's now busted. Okay, all right, so with all that out the way, we're gonna go and do our normal. We're just gonna do our normal run through. We'll call it. Okay, we'll call it the rundown. All right, we're gonna call it the rundown moving forward, just so we you know, I don't have to explain myself. Everybody who's here on the channel, you guys know we could just jump right into things. All right, so guys, let's go on with the rundown. Okay, we'll probably change the name at some point. All right, but yeah, guys, you got a bearish engulfing candlestick here. All right, you did have the bearish harami candlestick formation yesterday, and someone was trying to say it wasn't a harami. I'm telling you right now, it is a harami. All right, maybe your thing was not. Yeah, I mean, maybe there are rules to this, but I've never seen rules for this other than like it being an inside day. All right, all you need is like, hey, the body of the candle needs to be inside this, and then the wicks also can't they can't break the body of the other one. So I guess you maybe don't have a harami here, but you come over here to spy, okay? And you definitely do over here. All right, nevertheless, if you do end up closing down where you are right now, you're going to end up getting confirmation. And all you need for these harami candlestick formations all right, or confirmation over the low of the opening of the first candle, the mother candle. All right, you have the mother, then you have the inside day. You have the mother, you have the baby. Okay, we are confirming both of them right now. Okay, and if like only if we get a close underneath there. Either way, we not only do have confirmation of a bearish Harami candlestick formation here, if we do get the close today, but also we will have a bearish engulfing candlestick here. And since we got confirmation on the Harami candlestick, I got to go on a limb and say we're probably going to have continuation the next day. And then that continuation is going to also confirm the bearish engulfing candlestick formation that we have right here. All right, guys. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy of downside. All right. And like I just showed you, like trend has changed. All right. That is the significant factor of the day, is the complete trend has now changed, which is something that it's blowing my mind to know that like I know these things, all right, because like I'm obviously coming here to you guys with them, but like I am just blinded in the moment. I'm just like literally blinded. And that's what I was just getting at. Like there are going to be some things that are just, yes, they're there, okay, and I miss them in the moment because I'm a human, okay, but in the end I'm gonna still bring them to you guys because they are still relevant, okay. All right, so trend change there. Okay, now going over DIA, I told you guys that this close over here just told me that hey, even though we're probably going to be going sideways, we're probably going to chop to the upside. All right, you ended up closing above your consolidation here. All right, I guess it ended up not meaning anything. All right, you got the same bearish Harami candlestick formation there, and you got the same bearish engulfing candlestick over here. Now I will say you did have declining volume on those days, but this is the Dow, all right, and we do chart QQ and SPY here, so we will stick with those, all right. But IWM, I actually want to point this out. It is the only indice here that still has held its divergence, and I guess we'll do this with a trend line, so we could just keep it up here, all right. But it clear as day has held this divergence there, all right. So that is also something that is going on. And look at that, you literally peaked on the day that the RSI went above 70. It was at 68.83, and then the day after 72.69. There you go. There was your peak, guys. We will remember this for next time. All right. Moving on. All right. Now, something to note is that DXY is continuing to hold this trend line. I mentioned this last night in the written update. I think I mentioned it yesterday in the video. Guys, DXY is coming back up and is flipping the trend line. I told you guys when it was either on this day or this day. I told you guys that I was going to be watching for reaction out of this trend line. It's going to be important. We're either going to get up it, above it. We're going to come back and retest it, go like that. All right. Or the other reaction, the other possibility was we come over here and you get reaction to the downside. All right, guys, we are getting a positive reaction to this. We got above it. We're now trying to flip it. You can clear as day see that happening with those wicks. All right, I guess it's not very clear on the hourly. It's kind of clear on the hourly. But yeah, guys, something to note. Okay, just literally something to note. It doesn't have to be the biggest deal. Okay, I don't take it to heart. It's not a huge factor here, but the fact that DXY is doing this when we have VIX breaking out from its freaking wedge, its consolidation pattern. Boom, guys, fireworks are starting. I'm hyped. Oh, I haven't hit that button so long, guys. I'm hyped, guys. I'm hyped. It is finally happening. All right. So let's go. All right. That's what I'm getting at. Let's go. All right. Guys, I'm hyped. Your boy is hyped to literally play the waiting game now and just know that like the vast majority of the money that he just did such stupid things with, it'll be back. All right. It'll be back. And then once I do get that account up to 30K, I'm literally I'm putting it in. I'm putting into action what I talked to you guys about. I think it was 2 weekly updates ago, which was my I have like 3 different systems that I gotta put this all into one system. I gotta make one big notebook over it, I guess. But my I'm just just sizing. All right, so I'm gonna be taking individual trades moving forward. And the indice trades, those I am able to, these pretty much what we got going on here, like this trade. Now I get it. Okay, I get it. I was definitely very early to this, but in the grand scheme of things, if I was buying 3 to 6 months anyway on my contracts, then I actually would have been perfectly fine in the end anyway. And on top of that, if I was playing with a spread, I also would have been extra fine in the end because I would have had a short side to buy back, and then I could have used that extra money to pretty much double down on the long side. All right, the long put side. All right. But yeah, 20. I'm very hyped to do this, guys. It's 20% into swing trades on the indices, and that would be, this is the example of like that kind of trade right there. All right, and then 10% I'm able to allocate into individual stock swing trades. All right, and then I get to day trade, guys. I get to day trade with 2% of my capital, and that's honestly, guys, I'm gonna be honest, that's what I am most excited for, because I got to do it the other day, and like I understand why it's like, holy crap, I'm gonna have to really just, hey, like, you stick to that 2% rule right there. Each and every day, each day I'm trying to day trade these 0 DTs. But holy crap, guys, yeah, no, I can see why those things, it's addicting. All right, like, I'm not gonna say I have gotten addicted to them, because no, I only played them the other day. But yeah, guys, that's what I'm really excited about, is getting my account back up to 30K, so then I can play 0 DTE. All right, like, straight up, guys, it's like, I'm hyped, guys. I'm hyped. But yeah, guys, that's where I'm at right now. That is I'm just literally playing the waiting game, and just, yeah, I mean, everything, I told you guys, everything would be perfectly fine. I just needed to sit on my hands, and pretty much I had to silence the noise. All right, the noise from up here, guys, holy crap, there was a lot of it. But you know what, I think we did all right here. It was all right. We took a very bad situation we got ourselves into, and then we made it like not so bad. So that is what you guys witnessed. All right. All in all, terrible situation, but we will never go through that again. All right, so carrying on. All right, let's look at the lower time frames. All right, so look at your 4-hour time frame on SPY. All right, so actually, I'm going to be watching the 4-hour time frame on SPX. All right, this is what I'm really going to be watching. I finally want to see your CCI finally cycle all the way down here. Okay, that is where I'm going to be looking for a bounce. All right, when the 4-hour time frame finally comes down here, we can look at a few levels here though. Let's look on the hourly time frame. All right. You lost that right there. All right, the next support you're really going to be hitting is, you're going to come into where the bottom of this was. Let's actually go over to the daily time frame. All right, so I guess it would be right down here. Let's actually do this. We'll just do a normal trend line, actually, or a horizontal line, and we'll make it the low of that day. So it would be 4,015.55. All right, so 4,015.55. All right, come over here. Guys, and I just want to comment on this right now that it's on my mind. Just know that some of my videos are going to be very long, and some of them are not going to be very long. Okay, like, there wasn't much to discuss the past few days. All right, video was less long. Okay, when there is stuff to discuss, video will be longer. All right, that is just how it's gonna have to go down like that. All right, some days we're gonna come on, we're gonna look at the charts, we're barely gonna have to change a thing. All right, but some days, you're like today, we're gonna be sitting here and doing not a deep dive, because when things happen, guys, guaranteed I'm gonna be charting them. The deep dives, those come in the weekly updates. All right. But yeah, all I'm getting at is some are gonna be a bit longer, and it's just because they got actual content in them. Like, they have the floof. Well, I guess it's not fluff. They just have something to be fluffed with. All right. But yeah, guys, so that is what I'm going to be watching there. And on SPY, it's actually, I already have it marked, so it would be this 403 over here, which would be that. So actually, that would be over here on SPX. So that would be the low of this one. Would be 4,013.29. We're going to keep this, all right? We're going to keep this on, because this is probably where you're going to get a reaction. You're probably going to get a reaction just in this, just in this zone here, honestly. I would say, yeah, you're probably going to be getting the reaction just coming down here. So I guess we can leave this on the chart as well. That is, we will make green. All right, probably get some buying pressure stepping in there. What move would that be? That would be another percent to the downside. Yeah, probably. All right, guys, now that we are down here, all right, you didn't get the bounce like you did the other day because I was saying, like, this is where I was watching for the bounce, all right, because you bounced the last 2 times there, all right? Since you didn't get that, now I'm going to be watching for the bullish divergence start forming here on SPX, all right? Obviously, I'm going to be watching SPY as well. It's probably going to form first here on SPY and QQQ. So just know that that's how things are going to go. But the fact that you're breaking right here right now shows, like, guys, you're heading back down here. All right, you're literally giving back the move, guys. All right, the move that sucked so many freaking pulls in, it was ridiculous. Holy crap, your boy was under scrutiny. Now, deserved public scrutiny, I will give it that. All right, but I am glad to know that, like, hey, I finally have confirmation that I'm not a complete idiot here, and like I haven't been completely off. All right. That's what today is. That's what yesterday sparked, and that is the confirmation I'm getting today. Is like, holy crap, Henry, you weren't wrong. Let's get it. All right, let's get it. But guys, like realistically, like if we're talking on the midterm view here, right? So like, yeah, I do think we're gonna be probably coming down here, right? We're probably gonna end up getting that bounce, but like in the midterm, guys, I'm not a bull or bear, okay? I'm just saying, I will be watching. I meant what I said in the beginning of the video. If you're a bull, you don't want to be coming back down here, all right? Because if you come back down here, you're probably going to break it, okay? Or if you don't break it, let me actually paint a picture for you guys, all right? Boom. All right, so let's get that out of the way. Now let me make a new picture, all right? Now you have shoulder, head, shoulder, break, death. That is what would be coming, all right? So like, guys, this makes it hard to be bullish, like at all, guys. This sucks. All right, guys, like this is that's what I'm getting at. Like straight up, it makes it tough, guys, because either way, you come over here and maybe you break it anyway. But even if you get that bounce, it's still hard to be a bull because then, like, I guess I can't really turn bullish until you come back up and you break this, all right? Because then this head and shoulders pattern would be invalidated. It wouldn't be going on, all right? But like, that's conflicting, guys. That's a bad one, guys. That's a bad one. All right, guys. So now I really mean what I just said. All right. If you're a bull, you do not want. But either way, even if you bounce here, either you still have a potential head and shoulders on your hands. Like I don't know. I don't know, guys. That's a tough one. That is really a tough one. All right. I don't like that. But I guess it's whatever, all right? We don't like a lot of the things we see on the chart, but like it's just stuff we see. All right, I think that is pretty much it. I just don't want to waste your time. I don't want to talk in circles. I know like there probably are some things I'm missing, all right? I know there probably definitely were some things I wanted to talk to you guys about. Something on QQ's chart. I don't remember what it was, but there was something I wanted to bring to your attention. All right. It wasn't a trend change. It wasn't breaking down from here. I know there's something, and I'm probably gonna. Guys, if I remember what I am forgetting, because I know there is something that I am forgetting. If I remember it, I'm gonna tweet about it. All right, and I'm gonna mention that this was the thing that this was the brain fart that I had mentioned in the video. Right now, we're having a brain fart, except it wasn't a brain fart that occurred just on the spot where like train of thought, boom, someone bazookas your train of thought and it's just completely gone. No, it wasn't like that. I had thoughts before the video, recorded the video, and now it's just kind of in the abyss of Henry's black hole of a mind, right? Which, hey, it is a black hole, all right? There's a lot of stupid stuff that goes on in my brain. All right, guys, so I think that is pretty much it. The last thing I guess I can leave you guys with is, guys, this is what I was saying about GNS is kind of like, it is that high probability of like, hey, maybe you throw 1K and over the next 2 weeks, maybe it's 5 to 10K, okay? Or it could be you throw a K in and it's like, it goes to zero. Like it was literally, that's what I was trying to make it clear. I'm sorry I did not make it as clear, I guess, in yesterday's video. I thought I made it more clear than I did. All right, I didn't go back and watch or anything, but I mean, if people are questioning TA and stuff, I was trying to literally show you guys like this is not technical. All right, this is not gonna follow technicals. All right. But regardless, all right, you do have your 4-hour CCI down in oversold territory. I don't think it, again, it doesn't matter. I don't care. That's not what it's about, all right? What you see right here is what it is about, okay? The fact that a lot of buying pressure is still here is what it was about, okay? You see what happened right here? How you just kind of faded the whole day and then exploded very quick and like that, okay, that right there, the fact that you're fading, everyone's thought, like, everyone's spirits are getting crushed, and then out of nowhere, boom, you get that, all right? I'm not buying into the naked short thesis. I'm buying into the hype, okay? Well, I can't say that. That sounds bad, all right? I'm not buying into the naked shorts thesis. I guess I'm not buying into the hype. I'm buying into, I don't know. I'm trying to play the hype. I'm not buying into the hype around this thing. I'm just trying to. I am playing the hype though. So there is that. But yeah, like the fact that it can still do these things. This is why I'm playing it, guys. This is literally it. And yes, your boy did buy a few more calls. Okay. Your boy was able to buy a few more for like chump change compared to what he paid for the other ones. But your boy did switch strikes. But all right, just know. I know I just said but like 2 or 3 times. I don't know. Okay, guys, this is what I was saying, guys. My mind is a black hole. It's pretty whack. All right. But yeah, guys, this is like literally proof that it's still relevant. This is literally showing that hey, for some reason buying pressure stepped in. All right, guys. I'm not saying this thing's gonna go to the moon. I'm saying this is 100% a lotto play. All right. But yeah, all right, so because I didn't make it very clear in the other one in yesterday's video, I hope I just made it very clear in this one, okay? And by the way, guys, if this thing does end up popping off and it does somehow give me an extra 5 to 10K, guys, I'll throw that money straight into puts. Well, not straight into puts, but whenever I see fit, all right? And then there you go, all right? The 5K maybe turns into like 10K. I don't know. All right. But that's what I'm getting at. Okay. It's just extra. All right, guys. So with that being said, now I will definitely catch you guys in the next video. QQ is down a whole ass percent, guys. Look at that. Look at this death. This is the death I was talking about, guys. This is what I was talking about. And now that we have changed trends, guys, just know, in an uptrend, surprises come to the upside. All right. In a downtrend, they come to the downside, guys. People been wondering, when are we going to sell off and just have the bulls scratching their heads, asking like, hey, when are we not going to have straight days of red here, all right? That's how the Bears been feeling, all right? When are we finally going to have a pullback, all right? Well, guess what, guys? That time is now, all right? The fact that the trend has just changed means the surprise is now going to come to the downside, all right? And I'm going to be in on the downside, all right? I'm hyped. All right, guys, but nevertheless, I am looking for a bounce at some spot, okay? I am watching SPX and SPY for that spot. I think it's going to be over here, all right? And I think it's probably going to be aligned with a bullish divergence, all right? So maybe you do end up having something like that, and then you do end up having something like that, and then boom, you bounce on out of that, you come back into overbought territory here, and then boom, maybe a top again for another lower high, and then you come that's juicy, guys. That's juicy. All right. You come down here, you're making your bullish divergence, all right? So you got your bullish divergence. Now you're down here. This bullish divergence brings you back up here, all right? I was literally saying at the beginning of the video, if you really end up breaking down from here, I'm looking for this, all right? I'm looking for the retest of this, the previous double top that we currently broke out from. The fact that we're doing this, guys, just switching the trend, and by the way, guys, major trend line break right here. That has literally been this whole one. We have rode that up. All right. But the fact that this is taking place is kind of invalidating the breakout, showing that it was the false breakout, which holy crap, guys, so many bulls got to be scratching their heads. I was trying to tell, I'm not even going to say I was warning anyone. All right. Because I'm just making the videos, guys. I'm literally just doing what I do. All right. But yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. For some reason, no one is seeing it coming. I don't know how no one was seeing this coming. It was bound to happen at some point. And now it started, guys. So Either way, guys, I'm looking at continued surprises to the downside. That is what I'm watching for. All right. But yeah, guys, I'm watching for the reaction out of this level right here on SPX. That is aligned with this level right here on SPY. I'm going to be looking for a divergence right over there. Then I'm going to be looking for SPX to come back up and test that top again. Not this top, but the previous top that we were holding and then we didn't hold. All right. Which is 4,196. All right. And then, guys, what am I looking for? I'm looking for more downside. All right. You guys see what's going on the weekly time frame over here on QQ, and SPX is riding fly in the yeah, it's flying right high in the sky. All right. That's where it is. All right. But yeah, guys, look at that. We got a topping tail. All right. Right there. All right. Now that would be a back-to-back topping tail. That is pretty meaningful. All right, guys. Yeah, I guess that is it. All right, guys, with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.